Could Zelina Vega be on her way to AEW? So, if you hadn't heard the news, Zelina Vega was released from her contract with WWE recently. This came as a huge surprise to many fans, as some of them were left to present their own theories on why this all happened. The news also received reactions from AEW, WWE, and Impact Wrestling locker room folks. The main reaction being one of surprise. Many AEW stars were shocked to hear the news, and the wrestlers over at Impact Wrestling displayed an equal amount of incredulity, i.e., shock. Vega's release was not as much as a surprise to everyone in WWE, however. In fact, some even foresaw it. It is not confirmed what actually caused WWE to drop Vega. What most believe, however, is that she was released because of her OnlyFans page that she set up for her cosplay and her unionization tweet. Just before her release, she expressed her support for unionization on Twitter. Dave Metzler reported that she was given a choice between her Twitch account along with her Cameo account, with her remaining in WWE. During the time she was given, she ended up setting up an OnlyFans account. Metzler also reported that Vega, along with some other female competitors at WWE, was earning more money off those platforms compared to their contracts at WWE. Yikes. WWE is known for its low dispersion of wages. They add approximately 8% of the revenue they make to their talent salaries when compared to the NBA and the NFL, for example, where some teams have been known to dedicate 50% of their revenues to salaries. This makes this number seeming particularly small. Also alluded in previous articles that this has been made that AEW is a more attractive proposition to many wrestlers because they don't do that. Another factor contributing to Vega's ultimate decision could be based upon how WWE wrestlers usually make a fair portion of their money based on the company's major pay-per-view events. Also, the numerous house shows that WWE is famously for running can add significantly to a wrestler's payroll. And of course, neither of those is actively currently being on for obvious reasons. Within a number of hours of her release from WWE, Zelina Vega came back to her Twitch feed on Friday. Presently, she cannot appear on any other TV show or sign with any other contract until February 2021 because she is serving her non-compete clause that runs for 90 days. Vega, following her departure from WWE, took to Twitter to give them a big thank you for the platform they provided. This is what she said on Twitter. Quote, I want to thank you all for the very much for the last 3 to 4 years, the WWE Universe. It was incredible. I would have never been able to say, quote, this is for you, Dad, close quote, if certain people did not believe in me. I love you all, and I couldn't have done it without your support. One thing to mention about Zelina Vega and her father is that her actually father died on 9/11. He was one of the people that were tragically killed during 9/11. I think he was working at one of the buildings, perhaps, that collapsed. It's also said, by the way, that WWE categorizes their talents as, quote, independent contractors instead of employees, but then expects special treatment on their behalf, such as exclusivity and expected from employees. That's kind of the problem, this whole independent contractor deal. Vega's release has also led to speculation that she might join forces with AEW and become one of their talents. Absolutely sign her up 100%. The kind of platform that AEW offers to its talents might suit her. It is only when her non-compete clause ends that fans will know which direction she will decide to take. I could totally see her in AEW, 90-day clause. That means probably wouldn't see her at Revolution, potentially after that. The women's division needs some depth, and she could absolutely bring it with her training and background. So yes, sign Zelina Vega or Thea Trinidad as soon as she becomes a free agent.